Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Sports Daddy TV presents the Coastal Bros with the Pigskin Pick'em for your NFL games week 12. Almost the season is almost over. Got a month of the season. That's it left.
And I am back and I am here to stay. I had to deal with some family issues, but I am back. Let's get it on.
All right, let's get it on. So we're gonna talk first thing. We'll break it down. We're gonna give you a few games here. Not all the games, but just some. And we're gonna start it off with the a very intriguing matchup on Thursday night between the Colts and the Texans. And the only reason why I say it's intriguing to me as a Chief fan is because what team do you not want to play at home if you're the Chiefs?
Colts.
You're damn straight, buddy. I don't want to play the
Don't play the
Colts.
Colts.
So, in that saying, I want the Colts to win
Lose.
on Thursday.
Really?
I'm gonna yes, because if the Colts win, they're 7-4. They're leading the division. They get a home game.
Good point.
If the Texans lose, they can possibly play Chiefs in Missouri, and we beat Watson, and this time Watt's not there. I and their running game is not that great in Houston. Mack is running the ball all over the place in Indy. I don't want to play the Colts. I'm going to be wearing my Brissett jersey. I don't have one, but if I had one, I'm going to root big. I'll go find me a white horseshoe and a blue hat and put it together and walk away, run around all day with that. But
You know
with
what?
that,
After listening to you, you convinced me. Uh, I completely agree actually with you. From a Chiefs fan standpoint.
yeah, this is a Chief standpoint. This is just not. This is. I'm not being Mr. Guy in the fence. This is not in the fence. I'm going straight up. I do not want the Texans to win this game and for me to face the Colts. I do not want the Chiefs to play the Colts. That's
Okay.
assuming. That's assuming that the Chiefs can hold on and get their act together, and they got a big game in a couple weeks because they have a bye. But getting off, I don't want to get off topic too much. I got the Colts winning 24-17 against the Texans. Texans didn't play that great last week against Baltimore, but I don't know. That's what I'm going with. I think I'm going more
You know
for
what?
heart than my brain.
Our scores are actually really close, but I will say this much. You're fighting from the Chiefs' perspective. Now I gotta look at my Titans' perspective. We have a problem with the Colts, man. And we're a game back, and we beat the Texans. The Texans ain't no problem for us. And we beat Deshaun Watson as well. For some reason he can't handle our linebackers. I think that's Deshaun Watson. If every team that has quick to fast linebackers with good, accurate tackling, Deshaun Watson has a problem with those teams. Look at the Ravens. Good tackling. Deshaun Watson scores how many points last week? Just saying. So my headline for this game is Texans can't afford to lose because if they do, they still got to face the Titans twice. They're going to get screwed. Okay, I don't care how you slice it. Titans is not coming in there and playing. Mike Vrabel's got the Texans number. You said 24-17, right? And you got Colts?
Yep.
I got 25-19, but I got the Texans winning. This is the game they can't afford to lose.
Okay. Like I said, I mean, look, we lost. The Chiefs lost to both these teams, um, at home. So I'm not saying that Houston can't go into Kansas City and beat us because they have, but maybe it's a different Houston team in the playoffs. I just figured the way it goes is I'd rather play Houston with that lack of running game, and I know Carlos Hyde ran all over the place, but I don't know. I just figured that we match up better with Houston than we did with Kansas and with Indy.
Same here. We match up better against Houston and Indy, so I need Houston to actually win because we have problems with the Colts.
Okay. So, second of all, let's go with some afternoon games. I'm gonna let you start. One of your it's gonna be well since it's afternoon for me in the East Coast, but it's morning early breakfast football with you in the West Coast out there in California. So, what's your first game you want to talk about? The morning game.
Um, I'm calling this the Black Monday come early game. When, not if, when the Dolphins beat the Browns, we can say goodbye to that terrible coach, to the most undisciplined, most penalized team in the league. The Dolphins will win in Cleveland. 21 to 20.
You want to have that for us non-Spanish speaking folks that are out there?
21 to 20. Let's get these Fins another W and push them back.
That's very interesting. All right. So that's your morning game?
That's one of them, yeah.
One of them? Right. Um, I'm going to go with another morning game, afternoon game. Again, being that it's from the Chiefs' perspective. I got a lot of Chiefs' perspective games this week. Oakland traveling all the way across country to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the Bengals let me down last week. I thought they were going to somehow magically, maybe mystery win a game. I didn't pick the Bengals to win, but after seeing that game, I thought, well, maybe they'll have a choice. They'll sneak in and they'll win. They didn't. The Jets aren't doing that either. I'm sorry. It's going to be a showdown of all showdown for week 13. We'll get into that one next week. I got it 20 to 10 Oakland. They're just hot. They're hot. They're scary. They're about to make a run. They're for the division. They're about to even possibly spoil somebody's wild card bid in the AFC. Maybe the guys from Tennessee.
Hey.
I was messing with you. But yeah, I got it 20 to 10. I got Oakland winning. I don't care, cross country or not.
Yeah, you know we still got Oakland, and that's going to basically be our playoff game later in the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
same with your division winner is going to come out of next week, depending on who it is. It's going to be Chiefs or Raiders. As if the Raiders win this week, which I think they will. They'll be 7-4. We'll be 7-4. And the Raiders have to win. If we win both the games, maybe we sneak. Because
weren't you one of the people doubting the Raiders? Didn't I tell you to don't hate on Gruden?
Yeah, I said the same thing last week. Last week I had that. While you were out, I said last week. I said the surprise team right now. Wake up, believe it or not, as the Raiders came out of nowhere and starting to, with their controversy stuff they had all year long, between the Hard Knocks and Mike Madoff and Antonio Brown sagas and everything that went with it, you wouldn't think they would be where they're at. And I was like, whoa, they're one game away from the Chiefs in the division. The Chiefs got to keep winning. So
I thought they'd be good, but and then also on the other note, the other surprise team, we'll talk about the NFC, has got to be the Cardinals. I know the record doesn't show it, but that football team is solid. If you add a couple players here and there, Murray every week. Look, I know I haven't touched my fantasy, but it's about time that I put Murray in as starting quarterback.
I hope. Did you put in Phillip Rivers last week?
Phillip Rivers has been my starting quarterback on your fantasy for the last 3 years.
Oh boy, I gotta look at that score. I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's probably minus 18.
Let's see what Mr. Rivers did to your team. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And then I had my defense on a bye, my running back on a bye, and I have Jacoby, who I know did big, and then my wide receiver did big, and it's like, daggone, if I'd have just paid attention, daggone it. Because Mike Thomas did big. Henry had a bye week. But then Josh, he did good for Oakland. I'm like.
You want to know the funny part is that you won. Yeah, you won.
How did I win with 2 people on the bench?
Because he had Aaron Rodgers and he didn't take him out. So he left he didn't have a backup quarterback. So you actually beat him. And Phillip Rivers gave you 12 points, by the way.
Oh, he got.
So
I was surprised.
so he was actually not negative, even with all those picks. But yeah, you won. You beat him by 14. And that's one of the leaders in our division. So
okay. Let me
shut up.
guess. It was Mike Thomas, right?
Huh? Mike
Let me
Thomas
guess.
who?
It was Mike Thomas, right, on my team that got the.
Yeah. That was your highest guy was Ingram. Oh, I take that back. Brown. What can Brown do
The
for you?
Bills?
From the Bills, he gave you 25 points, and Ingram gave you
Right.
20.
Can't blow it up.
So,
Man, I love my waiver wire.
but yeah. Technically, I guess I would have started Murray too, but I guess you'll start Murray next week.
Yeah, I'll be starting him for the rest of the season.
So, all right. So I left off with that. What's your next game? You got? What do you got? A game?
All right. The title for this game is The Trade That Should Have Happened. The Chicago Bears and the New York Giants should have. You know what's funny? I checked the cap. The Bears are still $18.7 million under the cap. Guess what Eli Manning's cap hit is?
What? 15?
After the signing bonus, it is still 18.4. They would have had $500,000 and some change to play with.
That's gonna get you a groundskeeper.
Pretty much. But at the same time, the Giants would be winning. They would be losing this game if the Bears had Eli Manning. But since they still got Eli Manning, they're going to win this game 27-21. And then I got that fake quarterback over in Chicago throwing 2 picks and 1 in the 4th.
That's interesting because I actually went with the picks this game. I actually was. It's not one of my official picks, but I'm going to give you a score because I have a buddy out there that's a big New York fan, and with the Giants coming off a bye and the Chicago Bears really letting me down because they could have easily been up 13-0 on the Rams on Sunday night, but 2 missed.
Those are lambs, sir. Lambs.
Well, I had them as my upset pick. Okay, they were going to be my lock upset pick. I had them upset pick of the week last week was the Bears beating the Rams, and the Bears let me down.
You bet money on Trubisky?
The lack thereof the Rams. The Rams were horrible the week before. So
this is the worst 6-4 team I've ever seen in my life. The Lambs.
Right. So with that being said, I have it 24-7. The Giants winning 24-7, not even close.
Really? You got that defense that good?
I got that offense from Chicago that bad.
Yeah, but they got Cohen. I don't think Cohen's that bad. I got Cohen at least scoring once.
Yeah, well, there goes. There's your 7 points.
Yeah, but I really like Daniel, though. I really like Daniel. That kid's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, we're not that far off. I mean, I just got him 14 points more, but we pretty much got the same for the Giants.
Yep.
So, big up for the Giants this week.
Yep, big up for the Giants. So, now you ready for my upset pick of the week?
Yeah.
My upset pick of the week ain't on Sunday night and ain't on Monday night. Well, yeah, because those two, yeah. My upset pick is this. Big D traveling to New England.
You're calling it?
I'm calling it right now.
Let me get my phone. Hello? Yeah, Daniel's calling it right now.
Call.
I got to.
Yeah, ready? You're going to call Roger?
Yeah, I'm going to record this too.
Call everybody. The Dallas Cowboys going to New England and beat the New England Patriots 27-24. And let me tell you why. Because that Patriots offense is missing something. They did not look
drunk.
They did not look good against Philadelphia. And I just think this is time for Mr. Prescott and Mr. Elliott that got all that money to show up. They will. And again, another friend of mine, a big Patriot fan, a couple actually I know, and it's not hating, but I think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win and beat the Patriots 27-24. That's my upset pick of the week.
I am shocked. You calling it?
I'm calling it. You just recorded it on your phone.
Sure did. And I'm posting it too.
Okay.
Instagram, here we come.
So, do you have any let's get to your afternoon game. I know which one you want to talk about, so we can get to your afternoon game before we get to the Monday with the Sunday and Monday nighters.
Oh yeah, well we all know I'm a Tennessee Titan fan, so this is the revenge game. Everybody knows Jacksonville got us on Thursday night with a rookie quarterback on a short week where Marcus Mariota wasn't feeling good, and we let him score 21 points on accident when we actually had the game in control. I'm just saying this week, we're going to beat them by 10. Ryan Tannehill, who I'm still not on board with, will beat this Jacksonville Jaguars defense. 30-20. Tennessee Titans get revenge and take hold of second place because the Texans will win. And then we're going to get our revenge on the Colts. Yes, yes, yes. You got Jacksonville winning?
No. No, I don't got Jacksonville that game. I like Tennessee. I actually, I'm on board with Tannehill, and I think Tannehill is your future. I know you don't like it. I know you don't want it. I know you're gonna. I see the look.
I don't know. I've seen him be good, but I've seen him be terrible.
I know, but look. You were working, so you didn't see that game against Kansas City. Tannehill looked like freaking Michael Vick, okay, there in that fourth quarter, and not only that, he trucked the dude. He trucked the defender to get that 2 points. I'm sorry, like that's your guys' coach. That's your quarterback next year. I think Vrabel.
I don't know.
Career is on this guy. He's gonna go as far as next year. Maybe not this year, but next year, full season. Tannehill's your quarterback.
You gotta remember he's a free agent. So if he comes back next year, it's gonna be on a new contract.
Okay, I guarantee.
If he comes back next. Oh, and remember, this season is gonna be the biggest free agency quarterback class almost ever.
I think Mike Vrabel attaches his caboose to Tannehill, and he has his coaching career against
Jacoby. I've been saying it for 3 years now. I want Jacoby over Marcus Mariota. I want Jacoby.
I'll give you Jameis.
And hear this out. Jacoby and Vrabel have a history.
I'll give you Jameis.
And what other franchise is not afraid to have a black starting up front quarterback? Tennessee. Can you imagine Jacoby coming to Tennessee with Henry and with Brown and Davis?
That's assuming Jacoby wants to leave Indy, right?
He wants to leave Indy because Indy wants a star quarterback. We don't need a star quarterback. We need the man. We want a Dak Prescott type. That's what I want. That's what we had in Steve McNair. That's what I want. I told you 3 years ago when Marcus Mariota got on, I said I'd rather have Jameis. Jameis got drafted by Tampa Bay, and I said I want that dude in New England, Jacoby.
We'll give you in Tampa, though, I'm sure they'll give you Jameis.
Offer him $80 million. and guarantee him $58 million, offer him $80 million, come to Tennessee, bro. Come to Tennessee.
All right. So those are the. Let's get to the Sunday night game. Green Bay Packers.
Upset alert.
Coming off the bye. Going to San Francisco.
Upset alert.
49ers. Doing their thing. Bounce back. People calling it Garoppolo versus Brady in the Super Bowl already.
Upset alert. Upset alert.
Well, yeah. 8-2 versus 9-1. Packers coming off a bye. Niners being lucky enough to beat the Cardinals. Yeah, I got Green Bay 33-28. What do you got?
Wow, I guess it's not an upset because I got the same team. Aaron Rodgers drives down the field in the fourth quarter, gets inside the 30-yard line, approximately gets to the 27-yard line with 1 second left on the clock. Field goal. Jimmy comes up small at home. The Packers win 17-14.
You got it slow scoring.
Low scoring.
Oh.
A bye week and a heavy run dose of San Francisco 49ers. 17-14. Field goal to win the game. Aaron Rodgers engineers a fourth quarter victory.
Interesting. I think is that name Jones? Jones is gonna have himself a date this week. So.
Come on.
Does this make you mad?
Nah. So, all right. Next game, final game of the week. Is it even going to be a game? The spin cycle himself, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Can't believe I'm about to say this.
Take on the Los Angeles Rams in the Coliseum. The Rams coming off a win. Didn't look that strong. The Ravens look unbeaten the last 2 weeks. They destroyed the game I thought was going to be a great game between Watson and Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. I thought that was going to be a good game. That was a laugher.
You know what though? I watched every minute of that Louisville Clemson game. It is by far one of my favorite games that I've ever seen. And I remember saying to myself, and like I said, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I cannot see Lamar Jackson succeeding in the NFL if he continues to stare down wide receivers like he did in that game. He somehow has gotten over that. I've never seen a quarterback get over that tendency so quickly within 3 years. Because that's a bad habit, and he somehow kicked it. I see veteran quarterbacks that still stare down. Tom Brady still stares down wide receivers. Lamar Jackson doesn't anymore. Like, I've been watching this film. He actually goes through progressions. I remember Tom Brady early in his career. Heck, when Gronk was on the team, he used to do like, come on.
So what's your score?
This is what I mean by I can't believe I'm going to say this. I believe. Sorry, my alarm's going off on the clock. I believe in that Ravens defense. That's the reason why I drafted them in their fantasy. They just messed up with me early, but they got it together. Now, Jared Goff, and my favorite line to say about golf is, I play golf, I'm not with golf. My notes here is LA trash or golf? I'm not with him, man. To me, he's Tom Brady. He's a system quarterback. And this year, 2 years ago, 28 touchdowns, 7 picks. Last year, 32 touchdowns, 12 picks. And this year, 11 touchdowns, 10 picks. I think this guy is more of what he is. All of a sudden, he has no run game, and he's average Joe. So that being said, I don't know if LA is trash. I do believe golf is. That being said, and with all that, Lamar Jackson has proven he's not trash. Lamar Jackson goes 85 yards, scores a touchdown to seal the game at 29-24, only because the Rams are going to get an early lead at home. And the Ravens come back and win 29-24 on an exciting Monday night game of football.
Okay. That's interesting. I agree with your winner.
But not in that fashion.
No. I have it a little bit. My title basically is Shake It Golf, but it's not enough. Because I have it 42-35. I'm like you. Yeah. I like I said, Jared Goff, he's gonna shake it off. He's gonna shake it off because I don't know, something tells me this game might as well be the game like last year what you didn't like. Do you remember the game you didn't like?
Help me out here. I don't see it, girl.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Chiefs and Rams game. But you got to understand, both defenses were terrible. You think Earl Thomas and that Ravens defense is going to give up 40 points?
I said 35, not 40.
You think they're going to give up 5 touchdowns?
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. It's going to be very interesting. I don't think they're going to give up all to the offense. I think Jared Goff gets 3 touchdowns. Okay, he has 3 touchdowns.
So you think Lamar Jackson is throwing picks and or fumbling?
Maybe Ingram.
No, Ingram ain't giving up the rock in this game.
Well, I'm just saying there's going to be a mystery. I'm just saying that's what I have. I have a 42-35. I still have Baltimore winning. I don't have Baltimore not winning. Okay.
I can't even drop the mic. I'm gonna drop the pencil.
I can't drop this mic either because it costs too much. But yeah, folks, there is our week 12 NFL picks.
I don't know, man. Like I need a third opinion. Spider-Man, what you got? We gonna have. Wait, let me see. So you not see my lips. We gonna have a good game on Monday night. And why Spider-Man is Southern all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Wow, Southern Spider-Man must be part of that interverse.
But I will say this much: my name is not Morales, and I'm not from LA. Let's go Baltimore!
All right.
Thank you, Spidey. Thank you. Spidey he been eating the Thanksgiving pies a little early, you know.
So those are our picks. Thanks for watching on Sports Daddy TV on YouTube. Tweet us at Sports Daddy TV on Twitter. Follow us on Sports Daddy TV blog. Look out for a couple other shows. I keep wanting to call you FJB, but you change your name to Joey Two Wallets. And don't forget his show, ... And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast at Sports Daddy TV. Presents the Coastal Bros on Spotify, Apple Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. For Joey Two Wallets, this is Big Chief Daddy.
And let's remember we daddy so we can play with toys.
That's right. You can play with your toys. Enjoy the games.
Spider-Man.
And we will talk to you real soon. All right, guys.
All right.